Dwayne Sculpting. Oh,
It's like a beauty pageant. He just won a beauty pageant.
yeah, it's like
Walking down the aisle. Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another exciting adventure with your favorite YouTubers, Destination Stone. I'm Stevie.
And I'm Dwayne.
And we are headed to the one and only Four Horsemen Studios Intern for a day.
If you guys aren't familiar with Four Horsemen Studios, they used to work for McFarlane, and they used to make some Motu figs and stuff, and then they branched off into their own thing. Now they make Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions, and Figure Obscura as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot of videos about those figures. We'll link all that stuff in the description below if you are not familiar with the line.
So every year, near the beginning of the year, they kind of hold like a little raffle. Draw some names and get people for Intern for a day. Well, my name got picked, and I get a +1, and you know me, this is always my +1.
Yeah, so we both get to go hang out at the actual studio of Four Horsemen Studios and see what it's like to be a horseman.
So I'm not really sure exactly how much we're going to be able to record, but we're going to record as much as we can for you guys to show y'all a little bit of our fun today.
So we're going to go delve inside what it's like to be a toy maker.
Let's go.
Warehouse.
Here we are, guys. Holy crap. Wow. That's amazing. We're here. I can't believe we're here.
Let's go inside.
I'm so stoked, you guys.
This is awesome. I don't belong here.
So thank you all very much for wanting to be here, for the luck of winning the lottery, whether you're a paid intern or an invited guest. We're so happy to have you here today with us. We've got a pretty cool day planned. So I'm going to break down a little bit about what we're going to do so you know what the expectations are. There are 4 different sessions that we do at Intern for a day. One of them is going to be sitting in on a sculpting demo with Treadaway. So he will literally fire up his ZBrush and bring it on the screen, and you will get to see him sculpt something based on audience requests. Another one we're going to do is Jim here, who's one of the owners and founders of Four Horsemen Studios. Woo! Jim is going to take you for a tour of this incredibly interesting building. I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to steal his thunder. A lot of really cool stuff to see. He's going to take you around, do that. Jim may also put you to work. Okay, so just one of them is going to be a painting demo. So you're going to be able to do a painting session with both Sherry and with Cameron. We'll have half the group go with Sherry, half the group go with Cameron, okay? The last one we're going to do is what I like to call the art and photography of Legions. You will go, that one we split, but we switch over halfway through so you get both of them. You'll spend some time with Mr. Nate Baertsch looking at some of the work that he's doing and how he does it, and you'll also get a photography demo with 1/6 shooter Trevor Williams. Okay? The last session of the day is going to be a group paint session. So we have some little gifts for the paid interns. There's stuff that takes a long time for us to make, so this is a special gift just for the paid interns. We'll do kind of a painting session here, okay? So you'll get to paint. Everyone knows the bust. We do it every year. You'll get a little bust that you can paint. At 1 o'clock, we will break, and we will have lunch, which we provide for you. So we're going to turn this room into a lunchroom. We've got an hour for lunch. We've got some Jersey pizza coming in, then we'll get to enjoy that, okay? That'll go for an hour in the last session. Cool? Any questions on that? Are we having fun yet?
Yeah! So they divided us into 4, and we all are going into a different event, and so we get to tour the venue first. I'm so excited.
I just got
This looks like our room. Oh, I love warehouses. I'm so excited right now.
It smells so good in here.
Because they're just finishing up one of these big jobs where they are making these little clouds. We're going to be filming a movie right across the way. Al Pacino was doing some kind of movie about Castro in the early 60s.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was supposed to start today, so we're lucky because parking was going to be an issue this morning, but apparently not, so we're all in good shape.
Nice.
So this is the main shop floor. As you can see down at the end, they do a lot of those kind of lights back there, those are color corrected. So they're painted, they have base
What is that? It's big and it's purple. What is this? Oh, what is these? Why are these bicycles on the ceiling? Why are these bicycles up there?
Different props and stuff.
Oh my god, where are we going? We're going in a dark, spirally staircase. Oh my god, this is so spooky. Oh my god. What is this little dog doing in here?
This is amazing.
Can I just stay in here for the rest of the day? Wow. Goodbye, everyone.
That was the last we've seen of Stevie.
There's a Target bag right there. Look at all these TVs. There's all the box TVs.
Where does it happen across
They're here.
I know, right?
That computer. Look at these feet.
I forgot who it was, but she falls back on a desk and it falls apart. They built it there. Yeah, it's just made with, you know, the 1.5 or 2 inch insulating foam. But they put it all together, painted it, and it looked like a regular desk. And then she kind of fell back into it, and it fell apart.
What's this?
They really don't do too much with soft goods. There's an upholsterer downstairs that we use. This is just more or less for, you know, emergency stuff or things we need to take care of, and storage for things like ribbons and that sort of stuff. All right, so come on, we're gonna go back downstairs.
There's another Target balloon.
It's just me.
It's all gold balls. Oh my god, this is scary. I don't want to go down here. What is that?
That's amazing. I got those shoes.
A bus! This is a bus!
You're the time.
We're back in the paint room.
Yeah,
Wow!
they're supposed to be clouds, not bubbles. So this stuff that they have, as you can see, this stuff was all carved with that robotic machine, and then they coated it, filled in all the, because some of them were in a couple pieces, filled in the gaps, and then they put this final coat on it over here. Guys, when we come back, I'm gonna want you guys to get all this stuff off, right?
Can we smoke it?
Probably. So get all that stuff off, and then we're going to start putting on these upper ledges paint and snow.
Okay.
All right? So everybody we'll grab some brushes, we'll grab some stuff, and go for it. It's a better life, man.
Well, maybe one at a time.
Attack. Everybody's peeling the moss off of the diorama.
Chairs over here.
chair here.
Got a weird orange chair. I'm gonna start with a sphere here, which is what I generally start every project with. Sometimes it might be like a cube or something like that if we're doing something more hard surface, like a sword. Or so this antique is great because I have the pen. I've got my image on screen here, so I'm working directly on it. So it's the most direct, the most direct way to get that cause and effect.
One large pupil, one dilated pupil.
We're dealing with aliens, right? So as the neck goes down, maybe like little tiny hands that come out, like rows of them, like
a strong hand.
We'll see with time. If not, I can definitely do like spikes going down.
Okay, that's
Fix it. So what else?
Just letting you guys know, you just got a few minutes left.
We just take the ones we want. Right. So cool.
Shoot something, but so I've been starting out with this. This is a prototype. So it's unlike, you can see how much fun this is.
So that one also has a mid joint.
Well, no, not really. It just doesn't. I mean, this isn't even a ball joint.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So you can see like
Bad joke.
this is all resin. So this is how this goes to. It's like not.
Yes.
Right.
It's not plastic. It's not sticking together. So like you try to stand this guy up, and if you get the balance right, maybe he'll stay there. Get the angle of the foot right. Otherwise, he's falling over. The arm has fallen out like 6 times now. And then this is. I think this is a production shield. I don't think this is because those shields with the logos, the sigils, so heavy in resin. Insane. So you have to take like something like those alligator clips. I've occasionally just held them up from behind, because it just like doesn't stay together. So I take like medical tape, and I have to kind of, when I get them in, I have to kind of go through and like, wrap the joint in tape and like make sure that so they can, it has some strength to hold up a sword or a gun or whatever. Cosmic was particularly problematic. But yeah, so these are the production shots, or the production figures, obviously. So these are a little bit easier to deal with. I get to do some fun stuff with that. But this is Lightroom. This is kind of like where I take all the shots, and you can see like the difference.
Oh wow.
Between, some of the reason I'll bring them in here is I'll bring them in, and if I change something, I go back and change it. It would look different. The reason these all look the same, except for the fog, is the fog is the variable. So I want to get the right shot. You're never going to get, at least I've almost never gotten one shot where everything is just perfect. The fog is set perfectly over here. It's great over here. It's not blocking anything over there. So I'll take all these things into Photoshop, select the right ones, take them all into Photoshop, and then I'll stack them, which when you bring it into Photoshop, it stacks them and it aligns them all perfectly. So, or at least as perfectly as it can be. And then I'll bring things in and just bring in parts with using masks, bring in parts of the fog from one area to another area. I can show you that. So this is, you're getting to see, you're the 5th group that's gotten to see this. Nobody else has seen this. This is the Christmas shot, the December shot for the calendar.
So that's
This
awesome.
is brand new. So this is a Mythic Bits. They had this on display last year at the show, and I bought it from them. It's amazing. And I've been wanting to use it since I bought it, but I just haven't had a reason to, or the shot in mind. So, and these are some of my custom dwarves. So this is the final shot, obviously. But if we take all this stuff off and go back to the first group. So this is how I'll build this. Like, this is the basic shot that I pretty much liked. And you can see things like there's 2 parts of this thing. They just kind of fit together, but not perfectly. So there's little cracks in there. But I like the fog from this shot down here, but not all of it. So I use the mask, right? I just fill this with black. I can show you how it does it. If you fill this with black, it'll all disappear. And then if you take a white brush, you can just start painting in the fog that you want. So I wanted, like, I want that. Maybe I switch it back to black. I don't want it on his foot or something. That kind of thing. For those as far as like setting the mood, because it's setting a mood for like not just, it's like a line almost. Yeah. It was just something that came in my mind when I saw it.
It was probably halfway done, or a little more than halfway done, and like I had almost everything figured out of what I wanted to do. Whereas I'm starting from scratch on Kaylee and Shun's box right now.
That's cool.
With you guys live, with the interns, so you guys get to have some influence on what could be. I do give that caveat of like I can choose to keep it or edit or modify it later, but there will still be a lot of things that if you give an idea that's a great idea that's in there, you'll be able to walk away, and when you get that final package at home with the figure in it, you can be like, I told him to put that flower there. That kind of thing. The studio is getting those test shots of actual figures running through the actual fold. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Like, they're not completely, you're still tweaking things. You're still tweaking. And there have been times I have
Now it's time for a lunch break. Pizza.
Jersey pizza.
Jersey pizza. Dwayne's eating pizza with green beans on it.
It's good.
How cool. That's where they try
Early access.
And look, the radio just launched this year.
And all in.
You gotta do it all in 1 year.
So great.
Officially Intern. Now we're off to the final exhibit. We got free patches.
Very awesome.
Yay!
This is the painting portion of the tour, more or less. I sit here, Bill Mancuso, and he's working in here, sits in the corner. Joe Vasapolo sits over there, so it gets pretty busy in here. When the prints come off, I'm sure you've seen like the supports on them and all that, so even once they're cured and have the wet resin cleaned off them, they still need to be prepared before they can be painted. So in here, between X-Acto knives and the Dremel and sandpaper and clippers and stuff, we'll get rid of all those supports and get them ready for priming. The resin, as you're probably aware, is pretty brittle, right? This is a printed piece, even though it's got paint on it, so very hard.
Yeah.
Yep, so like that's just a digital mock-up that Eric will usually do for us, and we'll get something like this. Sometimes we just get written notes.
Yeah.
It depends on the figure, but with something like this, again, this is like, oh, that armor looks absolutely black. We'll talk to Eric and go, no, that's gunmetal. It's just because you can't print metallic inks on our office printer. That's what it looks like. So, you know, this is what the toy matching that is meant to be. So again, sometimes we'll get something very literal like this, and other times, you know, we'll just discuss with Eric, this is what we want, this is the effect, etc. We have a couple of considerations. One is, you know, how do you assemble a color palette to begin with to make sure that you have colors that work together? Who knows? But it was something that we definitely wanted to do.
the store.
The middle. Yeah, man. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a Toys R Us Christmas catalog.
Yeah, right. Put it together here.
That's cool. I'm not gonna pay you. What was that? I'm not paying. Oh, you're not? I like it kind of just like this. I mean, it's a gray alien, so the colors are... Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty sweet what you guys did right there.
He is a trophy. You won a beauty pageant. I'm so proud of you. Now everybody is painting their busts. Dwayne's gonna just paint.
Just his little necklace.
So that way when they bury you in the backyard, this will be your tombstone. Because it looks like it's a tombstone. That's hilarious to me.
What? That's what I got from the pop-up shop for Intern. I got Silverhorn Sentry finally came back. Cavern Dwarf, very excited about that. Gorgo Attila. Now I have that whole wave of Warren Luther Blade figures. Just put our spoils in the car, you guys. So look at the warehouse.
I need to take one more look at this. I love this warehouse. My favorite part of this whole thing was the tour, and I want to go on the tour again.
Yeah, that was really cool. All the props and stuff.
Oh my god.
So freaking awesome.
Just all of this.
Yep, it's just back here. All these figures.
Helping. Shaking bacon, I hail.
So cool, man. The giant like prototypes, man. That's so cool to me.
Like the yellow one.
Yeah, right? That's awesome. Yeah. I think it's some of their older lines.
Oh, the Big Bird though. The Big Bird's the best.
Just some random like props and stuff that they've done. It's really cool.
Oh, it's like a Suzanne Summers thing. Other chains or excuse me.
Alright guys, that's going to conclude Intern for a day. So let's go get some rest and we'll see you guys tomorrow at G-Con. Let's go.
It's the next day and we're headed to G-Con, but we are running a little bit late because it's about to start in a minute and 40 seconds, 39, 38. Oh, and we still have 12 minutes to get there. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be revealing the figures, the brand new line.
If you keep up with Four Horsemen, you've already seen these figures. So tell us down below in the comments what you think and what's your favorite.
This is a 5-hour event, but we just wanted to show you a little quick overview of it and what it's like.
Make a U-turn.
So, that is Mr. Chris Gorich. The Sons of the Red Star.
Here's the next reveal.
See what's on screen right now. When you see that name, that should be a little familiar to you. We've got a number of requests to revisit the Shadow Elves in Mythic Legions. We've got a number of requests to revisit female Shadow Elves. So the next reveal is Manisha Cinderhorn.
That's cool.
Hey. Wow. That's me. What the hell?
Dwarven warriors like Anton of the Forge, Kavan Dragobane.
Rather than a leather lower on that piece, it's actually got straps and fur, as if the fur carries down to the ankle. Movement has been improved on it, much more detail in the muscle tone and veining. There's texture on it. These on the top and the braids and back hair are separated out so that we can run that. And but yes, I mean he He's a massive figure. You know, we've done a mount before with you know, the horses. Very different anatomy for working on a bear, and you know, just kind of really getting into some areas I didn't expect.
Intern for a day, and that was a little bit of G-Con, everything. I'll actually show you guys a picture or video footage right here of all of those figures. Pretty cool.
Big old bear. Dwayne wants that bear. He said he wanted 3 of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So our PayPal is in the description below if you guys want to donate for that.
Hey, and guess what? The pre-order ends on my birthday, so get your boy something for his birthday.
A bear. Favorite parts of Intern for a day? Mine was the tour. That was really cool, of like the whole warehouse. That was so cool. I wish I could have just kept walking around and sent you off to do the other things.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I really enjoyed like the whole thing, honestly. Just being in that warehouse was awesome. I really enjoyed the sculpting with Eric. I thought that was really, really cool.
That was so neat. He made the crazy
bird thing, yeah.
stretch.
And I really liked the tour as well. That was so freaking cool because like seeing all the props and stuff like that from the prop warehouse, that was awesome. My favorite reveal, of course, is Atlas and the bear. I mean, that was freaking amazing. Scapular too, very cool. All the Noble Bear Wave, like that whole side of it for me was just really good. The Minotaur Ogre, the big giant Minotaur, finally we get that. That's cool. I'm excited about that too. The dwarf couple, that was really neat. I really like that.
It looked like us.
Yeah.
She has green eyes and red hair.
It was really cool. It was really cool. I'm not bald, white beard anymore. Maybe get there, but I'm not bald yet.
Inspirato.
So guys, if you enjoyed this Intern for a Day and G-Con, give it a big old thumbs up. And if you're new here and you have not yet, be sure to subscribe so you can join us on all of our mythic adventures.
If you're having a really good time with us and you would like to further support the channel, you could do that in a few different ways. Check out the links in the description below. Check out our Mercari shop for all your holiday shopping needs.
Yeah, we got some good stuff on there.
Yeah. And if you also like become a member of the channel, join the collection, click the join button right below the video and join the community, join the collection and put yourself on our shelf.
That's right.
So guys, as always, thank you for taking a little bit of your time to watch a little bit of our lives.
And until next time, boys and ghouls,
onward and upward.
Legion's gone, Legion's gone, Legion's gone.